Big shout out to DraftKings Sportsbook. So we'll just go ahead and get it started. Knicks family, what is popping? Definitely not the New York Knicks. They were not popping tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Bad loss to the OKC Thunder. I know Julius Randle was out. Kemba Walker was out. Still, bad loss to the OKC Thunder. RJ Barrett played a good game. Played a really good game. He went to the basket. He understood that OKC did not have shot blockers. So they weren't going to block his shot. He went to the cup. Nobody else did. We shot from the three-point line. But this is what happens when you don't have an anchor to your offense. RJ Barrett is not an anchor yet. When I did the game preview, I said I'd like to see RJ Barrett get some touches in the post because he can anchor the offense. We did not have an anchor tonight. So it made it a little bit more difficult to suck the defense in. So we were very, very perimeter oriented. We shot 81. We took 81 shots tonight. 41 of those shots were three-point attempts. We only made 19.5% of those three-pointers. 8. We made 8 three-pointers. So it was difficult. You're not going to win in this league if you're not hitting threes and you do not have someone to anchor the offense. And I know people are going to disagree with me. That's fine. That's cool. But that was, to me, a big issue tonight. Now, we've had plenty of, if the Knicks are knocking down their shots, the game is obviously different. No doubt about it. But when you do not or you are not hitting your shots, to stay in the game, you got to have an anchor of that offense and someone who can create inside to draw the defense in, get to the foul line and things like that. You know, we struggled in that aspect. RJ Barrett did a good job tonight, though. RJ Barrett came in. He understood what needed to happen. He played ball. I love the way RJ Barrett played tonight. 26 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. But he had to do it by himself. One other player in double digits. That's Emmanuel Quickly. Tough. The defense, listen, they scored 95 points. But they were open from the three-point line time and time again. And we've seen it all season long. All season long. We've seen it from this team. Giving up wide open three-pointers. And then you got guys that we don't even know their names making a name for themselves. You dig what I'm saying? Come on. It's a disappointing way to bring in the new year, ladies and gentlemen. It's a disappointing way to bring in the new year. The New York Knicks lose to the OKC Thunder 95-80. No Julius Randle, no Kemba Walker. The first career starts for Miles McBride and Obi Toppin. Very glad that Miles McBride got to start. Very glad he got to start. We'll see how much or how many more times he starts. You know, Kemba Walker rested his knee tonight. I think the Knicks thought that they had enough talent to defeat the OKC Thunder. But you know what? SGA makes such a big difference. If he's not there, this game is probably different. With him being there, you've seen what it was. You've seen what it was. You know, what are you going to do, man? You know, it's What are you going to do? I hope that we can kill all the noise about Julius Randle. He's not a perfect player. By no means. He has not been playing well. But you can see, I hope that you can see how this team is really perimeter oriented without a guy like a Julius Randle that can anchor the offense. It was just, the ball moved from side to side, and people are going to say, oh, beautiful, beautiful ball movement. But we need results. It's got to be about results, not just the ball movement. You got to have results. Because some people may not want to hear this, but when you don't have people that can go get buckets, you move the basketball. Now, your best teams have both. Your best teams can move the basketball, and they got people that can go get buckets. The Golden State Warriors, right? Those are your best teams. Mediocre teams like the New York Knicks are right now have one or the other. You know? And a lot of times when you have a team, a mediocre team that has a lot of ball movement, it means that they don't have guys that can go get a bucket. That's what we've seen tonight, besides RJ. RJ was getting his tonight. RJ was getting his. There's no doubt about it. You know, his offensive skill set is limited. You know, he was basically stuck to driving down the left side, knocked down some threes, but he was going. He understood what he needed to do. Right? I'm all for ball movement, but what happens when it doesn't work? That's what happens when it doesn't work. What do you do then? You know? So, I mean, you know, with the team as currently constructed, we don't have right now the players from Randle all the way down to the last person on the bench. We don't have the players to be able to do both successfully, I think, right now. We don't have the players or the IQ to do both successfully. So we got to figure out what works for us. But tonight, we just didn't have the anchor out there on the offensive end. Like it or not, we didn't. I wanted to see Obi do really, really well. But Obi, and maybe this is just because it's the first time, right? Maybe it's just because it's his first time starting, and he's got to get into some kind of rhythm because let's be honest, right? This group starting together, their first time ever on the floor together as a starting unit. You also got to make some adjustments and figure out how to play together. Figure out who's going to get the shots. All right? So, you know, that needs to happen. So maybe if Randle is out for a couple more games, Obi begins to get a little bit more comfortable in that role, but Obi doesn't have the mindset to say, I'm going to take it. Yeah, you dig what I'm saying? He doesn't have the mindset to say, I'm going to take it. I don't want to say he's a system player, but he's a good soldier. Okay, coach says he wants this, he wants that. This is what I'm going to do. He's not there yet as far as having that type of mindset. So we could be in for a difficult stretch. We'll see. We'll see. You know, we'll see how it goes from here. We play a tough Toronto Raptors team next. As a matter of fact, our lowest output of the season previous to tonight was to the Toronto Raptors. We lost 90-87. Tonight we scored 80 points. Tomorrow we play the Toronto Raptors. Okay, so it's going to be a tough one tomorrow. No doubt about it. It's going to be, not tomorrow, when we or whenever we play the Raptors, Sunday, whenever it is. It's going to be a tough game, without a doubt, because they're a physical basketball team. They're a physical team. How are we going to score the ball? That's what I want to know. Are we going to be able to score? We haven't been with Julius Randle. We have a hard time scoring against the Raptors. What's it going to be like on Sunday? Now, if we get these open shots, man, we got to hit them. We got to hit them. We can't play around with these dudes. We had a lot of open shots tonight, and we missed them. It's been like that all season long, though. Not just tonight. Trust me. It's been like that the entire season. The entire season. Spree, what's popping with you, brother? How you feeling?
Oh, Sam, Happy New Year. How are you?
You know, I mean, listen, it's the new year. You know, the Knicks aren't going to ruin my new year. You know what I mean? And they're not going to ruin it. But I am disappointed that we lost tonight. I wanted to win. I wanted to be on this 4-game win streak, get back to 500. You know what I'm saying? And have some hope looking forward to say, okay, you know what? Randle's going to be out for a couple of games. We won tonight. We're just going to get better, you know, as guys get situated. I'm a little bit nervous now, looking at these next games coming up, and Randle might be out.
Yeah, I just I was disappointed too. I mean, to be fair, we got a lot of wide open looks, and we just missed them.
We did.
But some of them were forced. Some of them, they didn't make that extra pass. I thought, look, RJ, other than RJ in stretches where he got his mind right and finally started to attack when he couldn't make a three, I thought that's what the other guy should have been doing. I mean, look, Knox got a few open looks. I thought Grimes, I mean, some of them were good looks again. Some of them were good looks. I need to go back and watch the film. I thought there were some rush shots too. There were, Sam. There were definitely some rush ones.
I agree.
I mean,
see, this
team has a lot of low IQ when we don't have a point guard on the floor.
Yeah. And see, my thing is, though, with the personnel we had tonight, do we have the player that can actually get to the cup? RJ Barrett, we seen RJ Barrett do it tonight. We know RJ Barrett can. Quickly, he can. I don't know if he gets to the cup to the point where he can actually spray the ball out, right? Because when he gets inside, he's leaving his feet to shoot the floater. You know what I mean? So I don't know if he's that kind of player where he's going to spray the ball out. Miles McBride, I'm not even looking to put that kind of pressure on Miles McBride right now. Who else do we got that's going to do it?
That's the problem. I mean, a lot of low IQ. I mean, Evan Fournier is definitely not doing it.
Right.
Evan Fournier is too slow. You know, it's just, I didn't like that Taj three. There was one three Taj took I hated. He looked gassed. That was bad. I mean, some of them were good. I mean, Obi made a nice pass to RJ earlier in the game in the post from three, and RJ just missed it. Some of them were just open, but I did not understand why Tom Thibodeau did not put in Alec Burks earlier in the third quarter. You needed shot creation earlier in that third quarter once they got up to 4. I don't understand that. What are you saving Alec Burks for?
I get it. Yeah. I mean, you're right. Alec Burks should have been playing 30, 40 minutes tonight. Starting and coming off the bench, it don't matter. He should have been playing 40 minutes tonight.
I mean, if Evan Fournier's hurt or if he's just, I mean, he didn't look like he had it to me in the first half. I don't understand. You got to have a quicker leash, man. Just like that game got way too out of control, and Alec is just sitting on the bench with me when he needed to be in that game to find a way to just squeeze and get this thing back. We did cut it to 3, Sim, and that offensive rebound to Jerome, I almost jumped out my window. I mean, why is it always an offensive rebound? You got to get that board, Sim. That changed the game, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right, but I don't know, man. It's a difficult loss.
Jerome's not a big guy. He's not a big guy, Sim. We got to get that board, and also free throws. As good as RJ was tonight, how many free throws did he miss?
RJ tonight was 5 for 9 from the free throw line. 5 for 9.
I thought it was worse.
5 for 9.
I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. I mean, I hear you, Sam. It's an adjustment when we have guys in and guys out. And I do think that this is a good lesson. Like, I don't want to learn it this way, but there's a lot of people that blame Julius Randle for everything. You know this. You get all the calls from all the fans. Yep. And Julius Randle, you were in agreement with me. He has not been great this year.
Not at all.
He's been
not even close.
He's been bad. But to blame Julius Randle for everything that has gone wrong with this team is not true. They have issues.
Yeah, a lot of them. Not just issues, a lot of them.
The fans like to just blame Randle for everything, and there are times where I go after Randle when he loses his mind. But, like, to sit here and say that Julius Randle is the reason like you said, who else is going to create on the team, get downhill and spray it out? I mean, RJ was the only one. And I'm very concerned, Sim, because if we can't make shots, how are we going to win games? I mean, how long is Julius going to be out?
I don't know. You know, I don't think anybody really knows the severity of, you know, the reason why he's in protocol. It could be, you know, that he came in contact with someone, or it could be that he actually has it. Nobody knows. You know, and they're not going to release that information because it's his, you know, it's his private information. So that's not going to be released. Difficult one tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I want to take a rundown at the box score. Get to my man Savvy D in the building. We'll get to some other phone calls. You know what I mean? And continue to chop and break this thing up. Again, RJ Barrett led the Knicks in scoring tonight with 26 points. 7 rebounds, 3 assists for RJ Barrett. Played a very good game, especially in the second half. Did a good job attacking the rim. All right, so really nice job from RJ Barrett. Emmanuel Quickly, 11 points, 3 rebounds. He only shot 33% from the field, 14% from the three-point line. Quickly was the only other player in double digits. Alec Burks, 9 points. Mitchell Robinson had 9 points and 12 rebounds. That's about what you expect from Mitchell Robinson and what you hope for. All right, 9 points, 12 rebounds for Mitchell Robinson. Miles McBride, 7 points. Kevin Knox, 7 points. Obi Toppin, 5 points, 7 rebounds. Some people, you know, complained that he wasn't in the game. You know, he didn't come back earlier, so on and so forth. I'm not tripping over it because I didn't feel like Obi was aggressive enough. He had a couple of aggressive moves, but he wasn't aggressive enough, in my opinion. You know, this was a point where Obi needed to, at some times, take it upon himself. I don't know if he has the skill set to do so. So, you know, I wasn't mad that he didn't get put back in the game at a certain time. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't upset about it. And that's really about it, ladies and gentlemen. Taj Gibson had 7 rebounds, no points. Only took 1 shot. As for the OKC Thunder, SGA led him in scoring with 23 points. SGA is a tough dude to stop. You heard Spree talk about it. Tough dude to stop. Aaron Wiggins, 13 points, 4 rebounds. Ty Jerome, this kid comes out knocking down threes on us. He had 11 points, 3 for 7 from the three-point line for 43%. Mike Muscala, a name from the blast from the past. He had 9 points, 3 for 9 from the three-point line. Derek Favors, he only had 4 points, but, you know, he's just another blast from the past who gave a little bit of output for the OKC Thunder. Lou Dortz only had 6 points tonight. Disappointing loss, man. It's a disappointing one for me. Savvy, what's going on with you, bro? Talk to me, man.
How you doing? Pardon my notifications. Forgot to silence my phone. But that was disgusting to look at. I had to go rinse my eyes out and just shake it off. You know what I'm saying? It looked bad from the beginning. We knew RJ was gonna have, you know, a pretty productive night. I'm kind of let down in what we got from Obi. Like you said, he needed to be more aggressive. Once Lou Dort got going, it was pretty rough. We did not foresee that Kemba would not play at all tonight, and so that put Miles McBride in the starting unit, something that we, that certain fans wanted to see all season, but probably not in the context where we didn't have Kemba and didn't have Derrick Rose to relieve the pressure there. So that was no doubt rough on him. Evan Fournier somehow got 20 minutes tonight, and it went how it went, and the rest of the time we just couldn't get anything real going. People were saying we had good ball movement, but like you said, if it doesn't result in any scoring, it's not productive ball movement. We had RJ attacking the rim successfully, but the defense wasn't collapsing to a point where he could dish it out to a shot maker that would make the shot upon receiving that. You see, we have shot takers, we don't have shot makers. Okay? And people are saying, well, Evan was hurt. We've seen him throw up some stinkers for us when he was healthy. Grimes had another rough shooting night. I think he made one hoop, right? And then probably, I don't know if he got to the line. I'm kind of losing my details there. One big thing, we underutilized Mitch.
I agree.
Severely underutilized Mitch.
I agree. We could utilize Mitch a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? He's a big body down there. We didn't have OKC had nobody that could deal with Mitch in the lob game.
Right.
Nobody.
Right. And we had Mitch and Obi out there, and we didn't get the lob game running. Like that kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. I was like, dang, like neither of them can get this going for us. The thing that I see that we are missing aside from shot makers is guys that just go out there and hoop. Like when you are out there with a new set in new circumstances, there's new guys starting and you don't have a lot of experience playing together. Sometimes it takes just a quick huddle where y'all say, hey, listen, we're going to do this. And then if it doesn't work, just hit the open man and let's just hoop. Sometimes it doesn't take a complicated game plan to get the offense going.
The university that's not state.
And if you don't have people who can keep that fluidity going and change it up, and like Spree said, more guys probably should have gone inside with it. Maybe take some more mid-range shots to try to get their shots falling. Then that's a problem, because you said this earlier, we're very dependent on perimeter shots when we don't have Randle to draw the double team and get to the hoop and bully his way in. RJ was able to do it, but he's not double team status yet to where he's going to be able to create the open man who is going to be able to be respected at the three when he pulls up, whether he makes it or not, And Shai Gilgeous, I mean, the fact that he was playing, even if we had Kemba, that would have hurt,
Right. Right. It still would have been tough. It still would have been tough. And I see people in the chat saying, come on, man, Mitch was horrible, or, Mitch, couldn't do this and that. We're not talking about posting Mitch up. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about finding Mitch in the lob game. That's what we're talking about. Finding creative ways to get the ball to him in the air, because there was nobody out there that could rise up as much as Mitch. That's what we're talking about. Finding him in the lob game.
I might need to go back and look at some film to confirm this, but I feel like another thing that we didn't go to enough is we didn't have enough of Obi setting screens. He's not a bad screen setter when he chooses to do so. I think if we would have done that, if we would have done some more high screen and roll, even if we have a rookie driving in off of the high screen and roll, that kind of puts the defense on their heels a little bit, and they gotta scramble to do something to close up a lane. Maybe that could have gotten Mitch going to a further extent.
Yeah.
But a lot of things went wrong tonight that led to our downfall, and it wound up with us scoring 80 points flat.
80 points, bro.
Flat.
80 points.
It was ugly, and 23 of those was RJ.
Yeah.
So even though the three wasn't falling, even though the 3-point wasn't falling, I don't want to hear it about Rowan tonight.
Yeah. Definitely, man. Yeah. The New York Knicks lost 95-80 to the OKC Thunder. The Knicks did grab 59 rebounds, a lot of them to go around. 55 for OKC. The Knicks 12 assists tonight. 12 assists tonight. 12 assists. Now, normally on nights, but we shot the ball terribly. So you can't expect there to be a lot of assists because we just shot the ball so bad.
True.
Right? 12 assists tonight. 6 steals for the Knicks. 6 for the OKC Thunder. 3 blocks for both teams. Only 10 turnovers for the Knicks. 9 for the Thunder. The Knicks shot 37% from the field. 19.5% from the three-point line. And they only shot 54% from the free throw line. OKC, 41% from the field. 42% from the three-point line. And 71% from the free throw line. Now, the Knicks, 36 points in the paint. OKC, only 32. I felt like there was more times that OKC got to the basket and scored, but obviously not. They only scored 32 points in the paint. Of course, they knocked down a lot of threes. Second chance points, OKC 13, the Knicks only 3. With a lot of missed shots to go around. The Knicks only got 3 second chance points. 3. And there were a lot of missed shots to go around for the New York Knicks.
And what did we say was going to be key in the preview?
Getting
the rebounds, the boards.
Getting them rebounds.
Board man gets paid. You know what I mean?
And the Knicks got rebounds tonight.
Yeah.
They got rebounds.
That's true. Yeah.
But they only got 5 offensive rebounds.
Exactly.
5 offensive rebounds. OKC got 7 offensive rebounds. But the Knicks didn't convert those offensive rebounds to points.
Yep. We was brick laying a night. Whew.
Yeah. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I'm having an emotional breakdown right now. Wait a minute. Let me say that a different way. My breakdown of the game is based off of emotions right now. Let me say it that way. Tomorrow, I'm going to do a shoot around tomorrow. I know it's New Year's, but I'm still going to do a shoot around. I'll have a more intelligent breakdown of this basketball game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, a more intelligent breakdown of this game. Today's breakdown is based off, or tonight's is based off of emotion. Because I wanted to win this game.
Me too, man. I wanted that 4-game win streak.
Yeah. I wanted that 4-game win streak. All right, so, no, I'm not having an emotional breakdown, ladies and gentlemen. Not that kind of emotional breakdown. So I just want to make sure everyone's clear of that. I don't want everybody leaving away like, dang, Sim about to break down. He about to bug out on us. No, it's not like that. Big shout out to my man, Nicky Barrett. Said people hate on Julius's passing, but no one else gets assists on a consistent basis but him. Tonight is a great example. Maybe we could have used 20, 10, and 5. Maybe we could have, ladies and gentlemen. There's no doubts about that. No doubts about that. But you know what? I can't dwell on this too long. You know what I mean? We got 43 minutes until 2022. My man Andy, he's been in 2022 for about 5 hours already. So, he got the key to the future over there in Poland. He's been in 2022 for a little while, but I'm about to call this one quits tonight. Go hang out, celebrate with the family. All right.
I already know.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I do want to just shout out DraftKings Sportsbook, sponsor of the show tonight, and they'll also be the sponsor of the show tomorrow. All right, because, DraftKings Sportsbook is coming to New York soon, ladies and gentlemen, and you'll be able to participate. And, of course, we have a code for you, NBK, so you can get your deposit matched. There's no doubts about it. But anyway, I'm actually going to play a little video at the end so you can get a little idea of what's going on. But, you get it. You know what's happening. DraftKings Sportsbook, ladies and gentlemen. But, yeah, I'm going to get up out of here, man. I just wanted to go on a quick little emotional rant real quick.
Yeah, man. And you know what's crazy? And you know what's crazy? I was leaning in earlier to read how many fast break points we got, and I was like, ha!
4. 4. 4 fast break points. OKC only had 3, but we only had 4.
Says it all right there, Yeah. Let's not even label the point. You know what I'm saying? We still got, the better part of an hour to celebrate the last of 2021 before we reign in this new year.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Y'all be safe out there. It's amateur night. Get home safe. Avoid the vid, okay? The COVID, all right? Like and subscribe. Show your channel some love, Knicks family.
Yeah, no doubt, man. And big shout out to everybody that's here with us, man. And all of you that's here. I really appreciate you guys for being here with me. New Year's Eve, 45 minutes till we bring in 2022. So I appreciate you guys and your time. Thank you. Always supporting me all throughout 2021, man. I think we had a really good, 2021 for NBK came in a little bit rocky. We had some trouble. We had some people out there who, reported NBK on some false stuff. And we had a little bit of trouble with the channel, but then we came back really, really strong. And we're looking forward to bringing in 2022 with some real strength. You know what I mean? So I can't wait for 2022 to get here in a couple of minutes. And I'm really looking forward to what we have going on with NBK in 2022.
Isn't this the year of the controversy and the Queen's Court? Didn't that start this year?
Well, in 2021, the controversy. Queen's Court started in 2021. We got some more shows coming in 2022, some dope shows coming in 2000.
The NBA report, didn't that start 2021?
The NBA report started in 2021. Yeah, man. We really started hitting off on those live in-person podcasts. I can't wait to do more of them. Those are going to grow even more in 2022. We were planning to have an NBK cookout. It didn't happen because of COVID. We're looking to make that happen in 2022. We were planning in 2021. We were planning a charity basketball game. For the Metro Queens Boys and Girls Club. I'm looking to bring that back in 2022. So there's a lot that we have planned for 2022, ladies and gentlemen.
The real ones just multiply.
You know what I mean? So a lot that we have planned. Hopefully you all are going to be here, right here with us as we rock out for 2022. So thank you all. Thank you all. I celebrate you right now, for real. I celebrate you guys, man. But I'm going to get up out of here and go hang with the family and whatnot. Hopefully you go hang with your family. Be safe, be healthy, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm up out of here, ladies and gentlemen. And hopefully I got this thing right with DraftKings. Check it out. If not, it'll be right tomorrow. Here we go. I'm up out of here. Peace. I want to give a shout out to my partner, DraftKings Sportsbook. You know DraftKings, the industry leader in building your daily fantasy sports lineups. Well, ladies and gentlemen, they have a brand new sportsbook, and it's coming to New York. Soon, very soon, you can take a shot on all of your favorite sports teams with everything from same-game parlays to player props. Derrick Rose, R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle. DraftKings. It's safe, secure, reliable. And peep this. Anytime you want to, you can deposit or withdraw your cash. DraftKings Sportsbook is coming to you, New York. So check out DraftKings. Tell them Sim sent you. use the code NBK. There's a link in the description of this video. Remember, NBK.
This is NBK, nothing but Knicks. When Sim passed the assist, you know that it's #1 show that breaks down the game. If you can't play defense, stay out my way. Dribble the ball, come down the lane. 5 seconds on the shot clock, who gon' win us the game? You wanna hear Nick updates and trade rumors? Postgame reviews, this the place you tune in. So tell a friend just to keep the ball moving. Like the page if you feeling the movement. Every game we coming to win. Give us a sub like a player that came off the bench.